In this block, we have an exercise called a diagonal arm swing. Let me give you a little example real quick. Start with both hands onto the left hip. You're going to reach up and across the right shoulder. So you're just going to keep that going. Start with an initial range of motion, and then we'll switch it up. Okay, you ready? Follow me. Down across the left hip, up across the right shoulder. Just kind of warm it up in that beginning stage. So when you reach down and across that hip, load into that hip just a little bit. Reach down and across, big reach up and across the opposite shoulder. Let's go ahead and switch it up. You can do the opposite thing across the opposite shoulder and opposite hip. Don't have to reach too far, but just get a good rotation out of the shoulders. Nice little extension out of the shoulders. Almost there. Just keep it moving. So there's our first round right there. We're going to do the same thing for round 2, but we're going to change it up just slightly. I want you to reach a little farther down and up. So you're just going to go middle range of motion, okay? So the same good base stance here, but reach down and across a little further, up and a little across further. And here we go. Follow me. And remember, my range of motion might be a little different than yours. You might be able to reach a lot further than me, so just go for it. Just keep it nice and steady. So that reach down is going to stretch into that hip. That reach up is going to stretch into that core. Go ahead and switch that side. Opposite. Good reaches. Just keep it steady. This one really isn't a speed thing. This is just a get you moving thing. All right, so there's your second round. For your third and final round, we're going to go in range. We're going to reach as far as you can down, as far as you can up, okay? So I want you to push yourself on this. Again, don't think about this being a speed thing. Just think reach as far as you can down and up. Okay, we ready? Here we go. Big reach down. Big reach up. So if you notice, my feet are going to rotate just slightly. That's totally okay. I want you to move as much of your body as you can. Ooh, that big reach down is getting into that hip. All right, here we go. Switch it. Big reach down. Good rotation out of the shoulders. You're almost there. Oh, one more big reach. And done. Good job. This exercise is called a transverse plane bilateral arm swing. Let me give you a demo real quick. Hands are going to be about shoulder height. You're going to rotate the hands and shoulders left and right. We're going to start with just an initial range of motion. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Start with a good athletic stance. Keep those hands up and just rotate the shoulders left and right. Keep it pretty steady throughout the entire 40 seconds that we're going. If you really start to feel what's going on, when you rotate your shoulders to the right, you're going to feel those hips rotate a little bit too. That's perfect. You want to get everything moving from top to bottom. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and there's round number 1. Good job. So for round number 2, we're going to do the exact same thing with one variation. We're going to go a little further left, a little further right. Same thing, 40 seconds. Again, good athletic stance. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Little more rotation. Remember, keep those hands up about shoulder height. Again, you're going to feel those hips rotate a little further left and right because your shoulders are going a little further. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good job. There's round number 2. Third and final round, same reaches. I want you to go as far as you can, left and right. Big rotation, big rotation. Okay, here we go. We have 5 seconds. Let's get that stance ready. Hands are up, shoulder height. Here we go. Rotate as far as you can. About halfway on this one. Big rotation. Go in range. Go as far as you can. A little less than 10 seconds here. 5, 3, 2, 1, and good job. In this block, you have a same side rotational lunge with a same side rotational reach. Quick example for you. I want you to drop step with the right foot back to the right side. Rotate the hands the same direction. Let's alternate side. You're going 40 seconds. Start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Big drop step, lunge. Rotate the hands. Come back up to your starting position. Let's alternate that side. When you drop step, sit down in that hip a little bit. You're going to feel those glutes fire. You're going to feel that quad fire. Push through that leg. Come back up to that starting position. Good steady breath here. We're halfway done. Remember on this one, it's totally up to your pace. If I'm going too fast for you, slow it down. If I'm not going fast enough, show me something. Speed it up. 3, 2, 1. There's round number 1. You have 2 more rounds. If you need to, go ahead and grab some water. So have about 12 seconds rest here. All right, let's get ready for round 2. Let's see if we can step a little further. You ready? 2, 1, here we go. Big step, big rotation at the shoulders. Remember, push through that step. Fire it back up here to your starting position. Halfway. Come on, keep moving. 10 seconds. See if we can get a couple more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's round number 2. Catch your breath. Let's get ready for round 3. How's that feel so far? Those legs are warming up, aren't they? Okay, third and final round. 3, 2, 1. Show me what you got. Let's go. Remember, load down into that hip. Drop the hip as you lunge down into it. Fire out. Come back up to that starting position. We got 20 seconds left. Come on, keep pushing yourself. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good job. This exercise is going to be a frontal plane out of sync feet. Here's what it looks like. It's jumping jack feet. You ready? We're going to go about 30 seconds. Just keep it nice and steady. We're going to have a 30-second break, okay? 3 rounds. And here we go. So feet go wide, feet go narrow. That's all you're doing. Keeping it nice and steady for 30 seconds. Self-selective on the distance, self-selective on the speed and height. Just gonna warm it up this first round, okay? Still have 10 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, 1, and there is round number 1. How'd that feel? Wasn't too bad, wasn't too bad. For round two, I want to challenge you. I want you to go a little quicker with those feet, okay? Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Still got about 20 seconds rest if you need it. Go ahead and grab some water. All right, let's get ready for round number two. Got about 8 seconds left. Remember, narrow feet, wide feet. Just alternate that exchange right there. Round two, going a little quicker. You ready? Here we go. Get a nice steady pattern going. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Halfway on this one. 10 seconds. Keep it steady. You're almost there. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Woo! There's round number two. Ooh, I got the heart rate up a little higher that round. Okay, how'd you feel about that one? It's pretty good, right? Let's try this one. Let's go for a little more height. Just a little more. I don't want you to go absolute height. Just give me a little more than you did before, okay? Got about 5 seconds left. A couple deep breaths. Here we go. 30 seconds and you're done. A little more height. A little more height. Perfect. Push through that ground. Get up as high as you can. 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Good job. This next exercise is a same side lateral job. You're going to start on 2 feet, hop out to 1 foot, come back to home base. We're going to go 20 seconds to the right, going to go 20 seconds to the left. Get that going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So push off 2 feet, land on 1 foot to the right side, come back to 2 feet. We're going to keep it nice and steady. You have 10 more seconds and we're going to switch. 5, 3, and switch. 15 seconds. Just keep it nice and steady. If I'm going too fast for you, slow it down a little bit. 5 seconds. 3. Round number 1. Good job. Catch your breath. Nice deep breath. Let's build up a little energy for the second round, okay? All right. Good athletic stance. 2 feet to 1, back to 2. And let's get that going. Remember, we're going 20 seconds straight on the right side, 20 seconds on the left side. Five seconds. There it is. Switch. Keep moving. 10. 2, 1, and there's 2. You only have 1 more round. If you need some water, go ahead and get some. So I have about 12 seconds to rest before we get into that final round. All right, we ready to get this over with? 2, 1, let's go. Come on, see how many you can get. Push off 2 feet, land on 1, back up to the center on 2. We're gonna switch that here in 3, 2, 1, switch. Go right into it. 15 seconds, keep moving. Come on, put in the work, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Great job. This exercise is going to be an anterior lunge with a press overhead. So we're going to need those dumbbells. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up, give you an example here. Anterior lunge, good step forward. We're only going to keep the dumbbells about knee height. Push through that step, curl them up to the shoulders, press it up and overhead. We're going to go 5 with the right step, 5 with the left step. Repeat 3 rounds, okay? Let's get this going. Good step forward. Keep those dumbbells about knee height. I'm going to go ahead and alternate my steps. You can do all 5 on the right and then switch all 5 on the left. It's totally up to you. On that lunge, push through the ground, get back up to the starting position, and then press those weights up. We've got 1 more step on the right, 1 more step on the left. And there is round number 1. Go ahead and set those down. Let's take some deep breaths, build up a little energy, and let's get ready for round number 2. We're going to do the exact same thing. You're doing 5 on the right side, 5 on the left side. If it was too easy, grab heavier dumbbells. If it was too difficult, go a little lighter. You ready? Here we go. Good step, knee height reach, press them up and overhead. Again, I'm going to alternate my steps. Got 2 and 2. Remember on that lunge, sit down in the hip a little bit. It's going to help you load into that glute a little more. Help you be a little more efficient. There it is. There's round number 2. If you need some water, go ahead and grab some water. Here is our 3rd and final round. Let's get this going in about 10 seconds. Go ahead and pick these up. You ready? Last round. 2, 1, here we go. Good step, good reach, good press. Just keep it nice and steady. Those weights getting heavy yet? Bet those shoulders are warming up. You got 2 and 2. Last big step here. Good job. This exercise is a same side lateral lunge, ground reach to overhead. So I'm going to grab these dumbbells and give you an example real quick. Good base stance here. Lunge straight out to the side. Take the hands down. Come back up. Press those weights up. You're going 5 to the right, 5 to the left, and you're going to do 3 sets. Okay, let's get this going. Big step out there. Good press up and overhead. Let's alternate the side. So you have 2 more to the right, 2 more to the left. So sit down in that hip as much as you can. Reach down as far as you can. If you can't get those weights to the ground, don't worry about it. Just get as low as you can. Perfect. There's round number 1. Catch your breath. Take about 25 seconds rest here, and then we'll start round number 2. We're going to do the exact same thing. 10 more seconds. All right, pick those dumbbells up. Okay, round number 2, here we go. Big step down. Reach down as far as you can. If you can only reach down to knee height, don't worry about it, just get there. Just keep it moving. You have 2 more each way. 1 and 1. Perfect. There's round 2. Remember, catch your breath. Also, if you need some water, go ahead and grab some. I'm going to take about the same amount of rest here. All right, third and final round. Let's go ahead and pick them up. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, sit down in that hip, load into that hip. Push through the ground, come back up to that starting position. Two more each way. One and one. Come on, finish strong. And done. Good job. This exercise is going to be a side lying on your knees and hands overhead reach, okay? So we're gonna have to get down on our mat here. So go ahead and get down there. Your pivot point's gonna be on your knees, also on your hand. With the opposite hand that's free, reach up and over the head, and you're gonna bring those hips up. Big reach back behind the hips, okay? So we're gonna shoot for about 30 seconds on this. You ready? Here we go. Big reach. So those hips are gonna move, okay? Up and down. Don't worry about speed on this one. I just want you to reach as far as you can, okay? Perfect. Just keep it steady. You have 5 seconds left, okay? 3, 2, 1. There's your first half, okay? Now, let's flip it over. You can do the same thing on the opposite side, okay? All right, let's set up on the knees, on the hand. Opposite hand, reach as far as you can. Pick those hips up, reach up and overhead. Hips go down, big reach back. Got about 20 seconds left. Just keep it steady, you're almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and there is round number 2. All right, let's go ahead and get up and get ready for the next thing. Great job. In this block, you have 4 exercises to complete in 40 seconds, followed by a 20-second rest for 3 rounds. You're gonna do 5 repetitions of each exercise, and then we're gonna pause it for a little rest and repeat. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, upright row. Hands are here, pick them up to the chin, elbows up. Remember, we're going for 5 of everything, and then we're gonna switch to the next exercise. Good. Next exercise is gonna be a squat to press. Start at the shoulders, squat down, press them up. 2, 4, 5. Good. Next one is a bent over row. I'm gonna turn sideways here. Keep the hands out in front of you, bend at the waist, pick it up to the shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Last one, punches forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Good job. So we're going to repeat that same 4 exercise pattern for 2 more rounds. So get ready for it now that you've learned it. Kind of know what we're doing. So remember, we're starting with that upright row. Catch your breath real quick. You have 3, 2, 1, 5 upright row. Here we go. Pick them up to the chin. 3, 4, 5. Into the squat to press. Hold it at the shoulders. Press it up and overhead. Big squat. Get those hips down there. 4, 5. Bent over row. Here we go. Bend at that waist. Relax the arm. Pick it up to the chest. Pull those shoulder blades together. Pinch those shoulder blades together. And last one, punch. Big punch forward. 3, 4. Last one. Nice. Got it again. Okay, we have we have one more round. Ooh, I'm glad we don't have 2 more rounds. We still have 10 seconds rest. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set up here. Upright rows. 2, 1, here we go. Pick them all the way up. There's 5, switch it. Squat to press. Get those hips low to the ground as you can. Also, punch those hands up as high as you can. Bend over row, here we go. Pick it all the way up to the chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Last one, here we go, punch. 1, 2, big reach forward. Last one, and done, fantastic. This exercise is going to be a kneeling prone T-spine rotation. So let's go ahead and get down to the ground. I'm going to give you a quick example here. On your knees, you're going to sit your hips back as far as you can. You're going to reach one hand forward as far as you can. Opposite hand is reaching under that. And just sit back into your heels. Okay? Deep belly breaths on this, and we're going to go 1 minute with the right hand under, then 1 minute with the left hand under. So big reach forward with the left hand. Sit back in the hips. Reach across as far as you can. That's perfect right there. We're going to go 1 minute. Deep belly breaths. Big breath. Try and relax into this as much as you can. Going to go about 10 more seconds here. Remember, sit back as far as you can. All right, slowly come out of that. Now we're going to reverse it. So take the opposite hand forward. Take that hand under the shoulder. Sit back into those hips. We have 1 minute here. So you might feel multiple stretches here. I'm feeling it in both shoulders, thoracic spine, also in the hips. Deep belly breaths. Relax as much as you can. Push back into those hips. And let's slowly come out of that. And slowly back on our feet. Good job.